Welcome back to another movie. It's telling time of telling the story of Shadowville and the Shadow Masters in the defense against the leeches. In the last episode we talked about story and the beginning of it all. Today I want to tell you a tale. It's more of a myth, but it tells you kind of the idea of our mindset in this world. It happened 22 years to the day. And the myth goes, there was a village on the far, 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 far reaches of this world. They were right on the edge of this flat earth that is we call Minecraft. They were a special people. They were the oldest human race on Earth. We sent out an expedition to find them and to bring them into the light of the new world that we had formed, and we could use our alliance to defeat the leeches because they knew the ground. They knew the world. When we did find their base, we were horror to see the horror and devastation that was left behind. There was heads everywhere, bodies everywhere, mutilated. The houses burned to the ground, the weapons destroyed, trenches built everywhere with bodies piled high, leech bodies everywhere. And the myth goes that on the right time, of the right day, the right year, when you go to this place, you can hear the screams of the men and women who fought. And you hear the screams and the screeches the leeches made as they attacked at midnight. 10 of midnight they attacked. That's what we figured. And they suffered for 3 years. This battle happened. Every night, leeches would attack, get in the trenches, kill a bunch, and get defeated and pushed back, and they'd do the next day all over again. But what changed, you may ask? The day was cold, rainy, and night. It was the darkest night of the year. The wettest night of the year. The coldest night of the year. These leeches thrive in wet, cold, dark conditions. The myth goes that unfortunately this night would prove to be the horrors that no one could have prepared for. One account on paper that we found of a child who witnessed this from the top of the hill, a staple that these civilizations built. He would be the last person to die of their race. He said as he watched upon his great family fight hard against leech forces, they began to reproduce in front of the Shadow Masters, or this group that we have yet to name. They were in the trenches reproducing instantly. He wrote that there looked like there were maybe 1,000 at the beginning of the battle, and by 15 seconds later there was 2,000. Then another couple seconds later, 3,000, and 4,000, and 5,000, and 6,000, and 7,000, and 8,000, and 9,000, and 10,000, and 20,000, and 100,000. The 500 defenders, they could not win. They killed wave after wave after wave. By the time it reached over 100,000 of these leeches attacking them, the blue flag fell. They would never be forgotten. A great memorial that is being worked on now sits 20,000 blocks from that location, memorizing them in their fight for freedom. Now we fight for their remembrance and our remembrance. We believe these leeches come from another planet, or they were hit by the bomb that was dropped in Nagasaki 239 years ago. And we believe that we will win this war. But we ask you, the viewers that are listening on this, what would you do? You know, we fight for so long. We've built so many structures defending this position, and it feels as if we have done nothing but fall back. You are strong, you are beautiful, you are one of a kind. And next week's video we will talk about the horrors that are the leeches and the story behind them. I love yous. I hope you enjoyed this series that I'm doing. Be beautiful. Be one of a kind. God bless.